Morning class, Mr. Day here, and we're going to go over the key attributes of quadratic functions. This should be a quick review, and this will help you out in your activity. So, on this side, what we're going to do is we're going to label the parts, and then over here we're going to put in the values. Excuse me. So, starting at the top, this point right here is our vertex. Let's go ahead and put it in this box. And we know a line that would go through the vertex and split your quadratic in half has a special name, and that's going to be your axis of symmetry. Over here, this could be called a root, a zero, an x-intercept, or solution. So let's just label that as rocks, because they cross the x-axis right there and right there. And then down here, where it crosses right there at 3, it hits the y-axis. That is our y-intercept. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put in all the points based on the graph. So let's start with the vertex. It goes over 2, up 5, so that's going to be the point 2, 5. Now, the question is this a max or a min? Well, it's on the top, so this is going to be a maximum, and the highest value, it goes up to y equals 5, so it's going to be at 5. Axis of symmetry, remember it's going to split your graph in half, go through the vertex, and it's at the value 1, 2, x value of vertex, x equals 2. If you already have the vertex, axis of symmetry is always going to be x equals and then whatever this x value is. Our x-intercepts, now I know we don't have a very clear value here, so let's just estimate. That's about maybe half and maybe 1, 2, 3.5. So let's call it at 0.5, 0 and 3.5, 0. The roots and solutions are the same as intercepts, so just x equals 0.5, x equals 3.5, and then solution once again, x equals 0.5, x equals 3.5. For your y-intercept, where does this cross your y-axis? Cross right there at 0, and it goes down 3. So 0, -3. All right, we have all of our values in there based on the graph. Let's do the same thing, and let's use this graph down here. So first, let's find the vertex, which is right here. It's this point. And I'll go ahead and label my other vertex. And this one, underneath, that splits at the vertex, go and draw on that dashed line. That's your axis of symmetry. And this time it doesn't hit the x-axis. There's no x-intercepts, but it does hit the y-axis right here. Or, sorry, no, it's a little bit down further. It's right there, about half. So that's our y-intercept. And now let's just plug in the values. Well, this one, my vertex is at -1, 2, 3, and then it goes up 1, 2. So it's at -3, 2. This one, my vertex is at the bottom, so it's a minimum, and the lowest it goes is 2. So the minimum is at +2. Axis of symmetry, always x equals. My vertex, the x value is -3, so there we go. Now our x-intercepts. It never hit the x-axis, right? So it's going to be none. Roots. Well, never hit the x-axis, so it's none. Solution, there's no solution. And remember, if you want to write the shortcut method, all the ways to show none or no solution is just going to be 0 with a line through it. Now, our y-intercept, this did hit the y-axis. Sorry, it didn't hit at 7. Kind of in between 6 and 7. So let's just label that as 0, 6.5. I'm going to stop the video here, and then we're going to add in the calculator method on the other one.